kind of a work in progress at this point, despite it being good. And Teri adapted to the maple well enough to force the swap onto the practiced, the tried and true, the Vampire Zetter.
The Vampire Zetterburn, and we're going to Virtual for game 1. Honestly, a great stage for both characters.
The ASDI down, got the 4-hug on the dash attack, so no Gatling, turned it into a combo. Simple stuff though, 30%, but a couple dash attacks around, and this is what Olympia can do in this matchup, in any matchup against fast ballers, can just be so smothering to try and get started and engage with Olympia at her range. And Zetterburn is a character that, while has these big hitboxes, is still wanting to play at that hyper close range. So we're gonna need to see we're seeing Beastly employ a strict, more dash back oriented strategy, while Teri is always looking to initiate. Finds the back air, looks for the big payout with the forward strong, but doesn't find it, keeping things rather even in center stage. Moonwalk grab. Gosh, you were seeing Teri cook up a storm, but not able to finish his food.
No, not yet, and that does mean Beastly gets another chance to take the lead, even from edge guard to edge guard, coast to coast. We're going back and forth here, but Beastly is still able to get back to stage, which means now it's Teri's turn to try and get back on and reverse the situation.
Another really low up air, intercepts with the crystal, but can't find the finish. Again, up spot dodge into up tilt, gets blocked by Beastly, who's holding steady, and the invincible fair is gonna do it. Olympia too light to survive even on a full stage like Merchant Port. Down air, knows that the shine conversion after wouldn't be real, so he goes for the mix up. Love that from Beastly. That's great knowledge.
Absolutely fantastic knowledge check. Also absolutely good percentage to get his extra credit, 52 and climbing, because this stock has not gone away just yet. It's tough for Teri to find the opening, but gets it there with the up tilt into the forward air, cleaning it up before it gets too out of control.
And that's kind of the name of the game here, Kashi, and at least in Stock 1, and some things to notice from Teri in previous games. Like, Teri likes to have those big bombastic plays, but sometimes that can lead him to small execution errors or Beastly going for a DI mix-up to try and get out of a dangerous spot. It can always mean that Beastly is the one turning the corner first. Gotta see Teri finish his food.
I respect the attempt there to try and mix up the edge guard with that up tilt spike, but unfortunately not going to be able to get it, but gets the forward air strong hit, forces the down B. Oh, goes for it again, gets it, but great tech and great awareness from Beastly. Saw that it happened the first time, he's like, nah, that's not going to happen. It's not real.
Double backer, gets the DI out. Oh, a pummel. He had the forward throw.
He did have the forward throw, and it's Olympia at 136, but not going to die just yet to that up B.
Nice read from Teri, called out to the up B straight to ledge for the instant ledge grab. Instead, Beastly has the lead for the first time in a while. DI out on the back air, holding steady, and a forward tilt to intercept, and it is going to do it. Very, very late hit of that forward tilt, but it ends up working out. Shine into down air. Beastly's wanting to get the party started and does so. That is massive damage.
Down air into forward strong. Such a creative combo, but the shine sparks are coming in, and that's big against a character like Olympia. Okay, gets a command grab and confirms that into some good damage. Another pummel. Seeing 41, 51 and climbing. Tech chases with the crystal.
And it's those low percents where I'm expecting Teri to find those big conversions and have them down pretty pat, but it's the mid to high percents after missing the tech and Beastly letting that forward strong rip. Some nice reactions. It was already prepped for the RTC, and when there was no tech, he knows that's game, set, and match for game number 1.
Forward strong, just going to obliterate that stock.
Big old claws, and that's where you can flex it out. I mean, Olympia's got some really great hitboxes, but Zetters are just a little bit more further reaching. So trying to play at that, not exactly like mid-range, but just a slightly less close range against Olympia is where Zetter can really make his money, especially with these Gatlings trying for a reset with the up strong with no dice. Here on Jules Fail, the platform's in perfect spot for Teri to get things started, but he keeps cooking for these up tilts, and they're just not it.
It's been really hit and miss, because again, that hitbox is very finicky. It's a little peculiar.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, you're throwing away the edge guard. We saw in the prior set with Rano that Teri was making a great use of F tilt just to kind of moonwalk and fake out those ranges, and maybe that might work out here as well, but there's still time in the set to make those adjustments, to make those different plays work out. Well, we'll see how Teri can pull it together, because right now, this is the Beastly show. Beastly's just running away with this game, too.
Yeah, the train is left the station when it comes to the Beastly lead at this point. A couple baby dashes in order to try and reposition. The crystal gets blown up. Nice tech again from Beastly. A lot of Teri's pressure is kind of weak to those instant DIN wall techs, getting right around and allowing for an instant reversal. Finds the double up air off the platform. It's in a proper position. The stage choice has proven beneficial for Teri a couple times over, but just not able to quickly turn the corner. And Olympia's weight and fall speed is just never going to be looking good at these percentages. 60% of the platform looking for the shine spike. Dash attack, sweet spot fair. No resources left to recover from. That is going to seal out game number 2 for Beastly. Really, I mean, the train has left the station, and it is well gone for that game. Got to see if Teri can turn things around.
That was a very brutal last stock. You saw Beastly was aware of the resources and just completely obliterated. Just said, I'm just going to go down for another corner. I don't care what happens after that. You're not going to be able to make it back if I can land this second hit. And that spelled the end of the game right there. Just the awareness that Beastly has to convert any potential misstep into either large damage, an edge guard, or even a stock is just next level.
So we're adding some more verticality in this stage. I mean, Rockwall, relatively big stage dimension-wise, has got the exploitable blast zones though, but both characters can take advantage of that and then some. What I like here is just strictly because Teri has been really enjoying falling up airs and flat fall up airs, like you're trying to flex that and go vertical with your extensions while also keeping the corners really diminutive. Like those platforms are super close and allows for a ton of mix-ups when you find yourself in advantage in the corner. And Teri's trying to cash out a couple times over. F-Tugs, F-Strongs, and more. Forward air that time connects. Needs that final touch, but Beastly taking advantage of his own movement up till barely missing the up. Forward air,
I'm only slightly concerned because we've seen in situations like this before where Beastly manages to hang on to the stock at 140, but manages to clean it up before it gets too out of control. Forward tilt out of the crystal, done. Just send it right to the blast zone. Again, like you said, that's the smaller side blast zones really coming into play. There's no chance that Beastly's going to be able to survive if Teri's able to get those conversions at like 100 to 110. Versus if it was like 140 before, definitely going to be a doable situation. Beastly might be able to come back and reverse.
1000% Akashi was seeing Beastly try to board the platforms a little bit, see what he can do. Up till reaches those bottom platforms that can't always be too safe on those. Finds one fireball, misses ledge, but that's okay. Not finding the forward tilt after though. Teri starting to run with it, caught him without resources, and the reduced distance on the up B is going to matter in that exact moment. Grabs the ledge, 3 stocks to 1. Teri holding the lead steady here. The Rockwall choice, adding those extra dimensions, the smaller corners mattering a ton, but you cannot let Beastly start to cook a little bit. Getting a little too fast and need to make sure that you're still holding steady.
We're seeing those moments where Teri's trying to get out of shield pressure with those buttons, because like you said before, Olympia, known for having fast buttons.
Nice drift from Beastly, a perfect mix-up in order to get out of a dangerous spot. Still holding steady, looking for his win condition, which is, at this point, landing something like that is certainly a good one. The air dodge up, evading Beastly's attempt, had to go deep, and Teri knew it, so he chose for a high recovery route. Keeps everything stable. A nice intercept as well. The up airs converting into a fair. Those blast zones are a little susceptible, but not quite yet.
Might be next big hit, does it? F-tilt forward air. No, not yet. Yeah, sent on the other side of the stage, but on here yet again. Went for a roll read option there. Very bold, but 162. Beastly is hanging on for dear life with the stock and manages to take Teri's second one. It's still Zetterburn, which is the scary part of that.
Yeah, this game's not over. I mean, the huge TC on the up strong, and then the focus attack for the second one, but Beastly's not done. He's looking for the finish. Oh no, he's resetting. He's resetting for exactly this spot. One more. It is it! It was Zetterburn. Zetterburn on Rockwall. You can never underestimate the amount of kill potential that's in those lion claws, and Beastly finishes off game 3 at 176.
Tell me that fireball
It
was
had to
the
have been.
thing that killed
It had to
him
have been.
off the oh my god. If I had a nickel for every time
God.
that Zetterburn killed the fireball off the side, I would have 2 nickels,
That's
which
exactly
isn't a lot,
2.
but it's weird that it's happened twice.
What was the first time?
Not if you're me. That
okay.
happened to me in Rivals 1 before.
Okay.
Danzello just like, I'm just going to throw a fireball at you.
Never mind.
And then he purpled me at 7. And I'm
Never
like,
mind.
all right, this character's stupid.
Danzello?
Yeah, Danzello.
I get it.
Yeah, that's just how it is. But that does mean Beastly moves on into Grand Finals to fight Kegasol once again. I think maybe feeling a little reinvigorated after that set with Teri.
I would be.